Okay.
I thought I had a bit. I don't remember what it was.
Well, who the fuck has a bit? Ichi, do you have a bit?
I don't have a bit.
Raven, do you have a bit?
Not especially.
Emily, do you have a bit?
No, I just keep...
Whoa,
Lane, do you have a bit?
Whoa, Lane, are you trying to tell me that you're trying to make us not having a bit a bit?
Yes.
Or is you complaining about us not having a bit the bit?
Roll the call cue.
Bit.
We're live.
Connect. Loading. Broadcast.
Watching all the anime. Webcaster. Show Raven.
Equipment wielder. Bluecaster. Cheetah Zazil.
Loyal and Lab. Beatcaster Lightred.
Explorer from the unknown. Yellowcaster. Auto Guard.
One little spark of courage! Dreamcaster! Global South Perka!
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air.
We're so
You lazy motherfuckers.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, everybody. We got
Episode-
all 5 core casters here tonight. Woo!
We love you, Sal. We wish you
We
were
got
here.
the red, we got the blue, we got the pink, we got the yellow, we got the dream. I'm sorry, I'm hyper because I had a beer and I have water and I'm happy.
I only had one drink.
Me too.
I had no drink.
This is episode 157.
Little-
158.
One-
Little drinky poo.
158, 159, 160!
You're closest without going over. Sold for a buck. Can you tell we're hyped up on our own hype?
We're talking about Kamen X8 episode 38, Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger episode 2122, which feels like 2 episodes, but still just 1.
Gar,
Ah!
we're on episode Totodile.
No, I think it is 21. It is Kyuranger 21,
Whoa.
not 22.
I love
haven't
that.
heard that for a while.
And then for Ultra Week 2, we are talking about the 40th anniversary project from Ultraman Mebius episode 1 and 2.
Will we enjoy it? Maybe yes, maybe no.
There's a lot of frigging people having dramatic changes of heart this week.
And a guy named George.
What is this, Persona?
Yep, there's a guy
That's
named
the
George.
biggest thing to
There's a
remember.
guy
I will
named-
hug him and love him and name him George.
George.
Anyways.
And there are rabbits!
Yeah, there's lots of rabbits.
Build confirmed.
Anyway,
People have to remind me where where this week's episode started and the last one's ended, because I kind of ran through 5 episodes of this all at once today.
Okay, so Cronus got
No,
really.
I might mention shit from previous episodes.
okay,
that's all.
so
Just
so
move
let's
on.
actually start on X8. And now, before we talk about this week's episode, give us your thoughts on the last few, since you haven't been here.
I haven't been here for Cronus.
Oh, yeah.
Just, oh, God, I love
He
him.
loves Cronus.
Oh
I
my
remember-
God,
I
it just.
remember when he debuted, you were telling me in the car.
I was-
after
You were supposed to
work.
be here for his debut.
And then I either passed out or I just couldn't manage. or-
First one, then the other.
Yeah, one or the other, possibly both. No, but oh my God, I love Cronus. Like, his intro was so fucking cool. I'm just like, okay, cool. Do we have a villain do we have a really good villain here? Yeah, okay. Okay with that.
Kinda right now, he's sort of just because.
Well, I
like,
mean, we've gone a number of episodes at this point of, okay, Cronus is damn near unstoppable, and holy shit is he broken. Do we have anything to compete with him?
Muteki.
Yes, we do now. So of course they've hit the point of he's getting slightly desperate because now there's something that can actually physically compete with him.
And I love this. I love that Masamune is just fucking so desperate and just like he's going. Like I was saying last week, he's kind of going the way Dan is.
He's starting to go a little nutty. He's still keeping it together though.
Yeah, for now.
And it's just,
Except for those rare moments of, do it or I delete her!
Well, dude.
speaking of,
Boy, did he delete her, or
Oh.
did he?
but I was just sitting there over the last, like, running through all those episodes earlier today, like I did, just
So this week's episode starts with Taiga in the hospital.
like maybe not have. Okay, yeah, I got that. He got up, and then it starts with that. But I'm just sitting here, like, over the last couple weeks, seeing all the last 5 episodes together as one thing. I don't know if it hit you as badly as it hit me, but holy shit, Hiiro went through some crap.
Oh yeah.
Like,
He fully developed and made me actually like him. Because
Right?
I hated Brave. Now I actually like
it's-
Brave.
Everybody and their fucking mother called why he betrayed everybody. It's not. That was no secret.
No, never.
It's fucking Masamune said he'd revive his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Done.
So we had a lot of conflict.
But for the last number of episodes, for him, Masamune bringing back his dead girlfriend, but not reinstating her mind so that she is consistently standing there with a smile repeating her last words
Yeah.
over and
That's-
over and over again.
Say
the
it.
fact where you can fucking hear it. The fact that even over like the fucking end episode scroll, you can
Yeah.
still hear her
No,
saying
that
it
was
in
impactful.
monotone. I'm just sitting there like 5 episodes in a row of this. And I'm like, the hero's fucking losing his goddamn mind because of this.
But yeah, just this episode I liked just because like Hiro's character was fully developed.
Oh, yeah, he
like
went
he's
through
now
some
like
shit.
okay, I know what I have to do. I betrayed my friends, I betrayed my colleagues, people who like care about me and shit, over just like this woman who I should just honestly accept and come to terms with that she's gone, and he did. And we actually got like a scene of him like just on the ground crying, and like I was
he
just
actually
like
cried.
yeah, and I was like holy shit.
Yeah, no, after that fight, just Saki got deleted.
He needed to do it. It was
Here's the thing.
because her last words were saying, "Be the best doctor."
Yeah, and
He
that's what
respected her.
I have a theory that I'm holding on to in the back of my head here.
Mhm.
Keeping in mind that I have said this before, but Kyria stole the proto-gadgets, which holds the data of all the dead people on it.
Yeah.
Yet somehow after that, Masamune shows up with what we presume to be the data of Saki.
No. He had recreated Saki before Kyria stole the gadgets.
Did
Literally, he reinstated her just before he fucking revived Kyria.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, so the thing is, he had already taken her out of the game and had pretty much transferred her into his bug visor.
I won't disagree
But not
with you,
her
but
consciousness.
but basically-
you're right.
my thought
Her
was
body's gone.
Yeah, my thought was that this version of Saki that he had put in front of Hiiro was a fake to motivate him, and that's why, like, I still think that Saki could still be alive inside of Proto Dragonite Hunter's
It's
head.
possible.
I'm gonna hold on to that in the back of my head, but I am willing to accept the fact that Saki might be actually dead for the sake of Hiiro's character development. But at the same time, it kind of ruins the idea of Tata Legacy because that game is about saving a princess.
Oh.
Can we really consider letting her consciousness fall into the void as saving her? It's kind of abstract, but some people might be willing to see it that way. I'm kind of not a fan of that idea, but if that's the way the show wants to go with it.
If you love something very much, let it go.
Well, see, it's like
You know what I think fuels that side of the theory? Hiiro chimes out his catchphrase, "There is nothing I cannot cut." And my immediate thought was, including my ties to the past.
Oh yeah.
no, but for me, it's like
Which alternatively could have meant his ties to Taiga. Just say.
There's nothing I cannot cut, including Taiga's throat.
Well, it's like for me, it's like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
middle of
Imagine,
surgery.
yeah, if it was just in the middle, he was just like, "Give me a
Give me the scalpel. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, he shows up after the surgery, right, in the final battle of the episode, and like, okay, how did the surgery go? There's nothing I cannot cut. That doesn't answer my question!
No,
sorry.
it was
That's
safe to
not
say
what I'm
he
laughing
did.
at. I'm laughing at this.
No, just
I was
Are
sitting,
you
I was
anal
sitting there-
sneeze boy?
Everyone get off their phones!
I seriously, I saw him come like all depressed and shit when he was
Yeah.
walking in. I'm like, okay, but there's more than one possibility for why he's depressed as fuck right
He's
now.
either depressed Kasaki's gonna get deleted, or depressed that I let Taiga die.
Or
Either way, someone would have died.
Yeah.
he's depressed because he doesn't know what's going on with the world anymore, because it was just dawn, but now it's like 3 o'clock in the goddamn house. No!
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this episode takes place over the course of a night, and Dan is pretty much fighting his father literally all night because we cut back to the fight, and he's lost 24 lives.
Yeah, 24 lives. Now I'm just like, see, and this is why, like, people, like, are probably complaining, like, oh, but I thought, like, Dan's powerful. Like, no, he's not.
He's not powerful. He just has continues.
Yeah, so, like...
And the ability to unlevel people.
No, the ability to level down bugsters. That's what he said. It's the ability to level
Cronus
down
isn't a
bugsters.
bugster.
Exactly,
So,
and that's why him
yeah.
fighting Cronus is fucking pointless.
So, honestly, Dan was just there to be a distraction.
Yes.
That was clearly it, to stall Cronus so he couldn't
Also,
interrupt with the surgery.
the other reason that it doesn't work on Cronus is because Cronus doesn't have a level.
Oh, you're right.
Also, I just kind of love just, like, Kyria and Dan just kind of teaming up together, and
Just
they're just like...
agreeing with each other.
Yeah, they're just like, well, should we go fight Cronus? Yeah, let's do it, bud. Vroom,
just
teleport
like-
out, and
I
I'm just
love
like,
it. They-
holy shit!
They warp out together like a couple
Yeah.
like magical fairy
And then,
bloods.
and then they just start fighting fucking Cronus together, and I'm like, that's awesome.
So, I'm sad that they haven't added Brave level 100 to the opening, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But,
We don't have the budget.
you know what was really weird? The fact that the name of this episode was Period of Tears. And then
Period in English.
and then it promptly features Nico getting very angry.
No!
I'm
Also,
sorry.
also the quiet
Come
room
on.
where she was making a lot of noise in.
And yeah, let's talk about that scene. So, Nico finds out that Hiro's been instructed to doctor the surgery, as it were.
Doctor.
Not just
And then-
Kyura's dad, just, hey, can you come, like, hey, Tiger's injured really badly. We need you. We wanted to get Stephen Strange, but apparently he's in, like, some sort of dark dimension with Dormammu.
Just come to bargain.
And I love how, like, it was a really nicely dramatic shot where you, like, see his footsteps as he's walking in, and then he, like, walks by, and I just thought, like, I'm not here for you, I'm here to use the washroom.
No. Just before he opens the doors. Somebody.
Tiger's gonna die. But yeah, back to what I was saying.
These scissors aren't the. Oh my
So,
God.
yeah.
That scalpel's now the sharpest tool in the room.
So Nico finds out that Hiro's been instructed to, kill Taiga, basically. So she gets really pissed.
Oh jeez.
What was funny now?
No, it's just that entire thing. It
Oh,
just,
the All-Star?
Yeah.
So
sorry.
Nico, understandably, gets very angry and starts trying to break into the room to stop Hiro.
But then suddenly falls to the ground
Hiro, you're
after
an
leaving
all-star.
the break room. Nobody was stopping her.
No!
She just walked. No, she got out of the room and just went straight to her knees. It's like,
Because she's flustered. That's understandable. But what I didn't understand was Poppy stopping her from going in there to warn people.
Because same as Hiro's dad, they had the same fucking mindset. And Emu had no issue with this either.
They all had
was-
complete faith in
They
Hiro.
had faith that Hiro would not fucking throw a surgery just because of this.
Even though we spent the last 5 episodes
Also-
seeing Hiro do
Also,
Masamune's
Hiro
bidding.
says later at the end of the battle, if I see someone who needs help in front of me, I won't ignore them.
But Nico doesn't know that.
Okay, but still, Poppy, Emu, and Hiro's dad all had faith in Hiro, so whatever.
And told her
Nico's
inside.
Nico's the emotional, flustered one.
And then on the flip side of the whole thing, oh yeah, by the way, we have faith in Hiro, but also at the same time, Hiro's literally the only person capable of saving him.
yeah.
And while
So you're either going to let him try, or he's gonna die anyway.
And here's the thing, all of your points are valid, but I still think that when the question of someone living or dying is on the line, stepping in to eliminate the possibility of the surgery being sabotaged is worth investing the time to have someone walk into a room and go, hey, this is a thing that could happen. Are we going to do something about it? But no, they chose to put their complete faith in, and I get that's the point of the show, that it's about, trusting in your friends. But he literally spent the last 5 episodes trying to murder everyone else.
because he thought he would get pussy, then he realized pussy wasn't really the main point of life.
I wish I could
Gar nailed
disagree
it.
with that
Okay,
actually
but
being
at
what
the same
Friends
time-
first,
At the
pussy
same time,
later.
Itchy.
All they had to do
Yes,
was
no,
let her walk
Itchy,
in and go, "Hey, this is a
You
thing."
were, and she did. She literally told
After
Emma.
literally kicking and screaming her way through Poppy.
Yes, and they told him, but once again, it's a fucking ongoing surgery. If the man has been cut open, delaying it and fucking making noise and distracting people is a bad idea in the first fucking.
He didn't need Nico's help to be distracted because he started flashbacking and almost dropped a pair of scissors inside Taiga.
Oh shit! All right. Well,
The red thing's
Well,
connected
no,
to my wristwatch.
no,
Uh-oh.
no, just,
Oh my god, that.
just. Oh, well, Tiger's not having kids.
Call it. Oh my god. And then
Hey, did I die? Yeah. Okay. I'll try that one.
and I love, like, while the surgery's going on, everyone is like, "Oh, why did this have to happen? Why did this have to happen?" When the sad fact of that is, the reason this had to happen is because Dan didn't get off his ass and make Snipe a new Gashet.
Well,
Because he
just
doesn't
keep
like Taiga.
Because he was too busy making a new one for Emma.
yeah.
No, he was literally sitting there in his lab doing nothing, talking to Kyria.
Because it's not that they don't need more power. They need a better strategy.
I got into a discussion on Facebook last week that I talked about the fact that Snipe deserves a final form.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he does now after
He
almost dying.
He did what he had to do.
I'm sorry, but to quote Cars 3, you may not be able to outrace him, but you can outsmart him.
Gar,
Yes.
any argument you're making using Cars 3 is to be stricken from the record.
Apparently, Cars 3 is actually really good. It's just Cars 2 that's bad.
Cars 2's uncanon.
Cars 2 is basically like a spin-off movie that inexplicably got a number.
Yeah.
Whereas
one
Cars
other-
3 is basically a direct follow-up to the themes of the first one.
One other thing I wanted to
I
bring up.
haven't seen it because... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that's okay.
Sorry.
Sorry to
That's
cut you
okay.
off.
No.
One thing that I thought
This is
about
the
while I
Toku
was
show,
watching
not
the
the Cars show.
Cars 3.
something that I thought about while watching the episode that not a lot of people have addressed is the fact that so now Masamune is hell-bent on deleting Palad so that Emu can't transform.
Yes.
Has Masamune forgotten that he holds a master Gashet that can literally open
Yeah,
and
we
close the
talked
lives
about
of
this
all
last-
of the bugsters
No,
that
we
are under
talk-
Comrade
We
Chronicle?
talked
We
about
talked
this last
We
week.
did. It's a scare tactic.
Masamune would rather kill him himself than doing the pussy.
That's why literally Cronus
And-
showed up to where Graphite and Palad were, and Palad was like, "Oh shit!"
But, like, what's more interesting to you? Pushing a button and getting rid of him for good, or going
Cool
to
epic
him,
fight.
beating him,
Or
till he's
elongating
like,
the series with another pointless fight.
It's not pointless.
It's
It's
not-
cool.
it's more
Here's
or
the
less
thing.
intimidating.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
Oh, you-
I would be on board with all of that if they gave us a 5-second scene of Masamune looking at the screen and the button that deletes Palad and going and walking away from it. 5 seconds. That's all it takes.
That's 5 seconds that we can't afford.
No.
Bullshit.
So then, how do we complete Hiro's character arc?
Cries inside the suit.
Not that.
He cries
but,
inside the
first off, well,
tilt
no.
Brave's
First off,
eyes.
first off with the actual.
No, actually, untransformed fell to his knees and actually cried.
Yeah.
Just,
And the thing
Hiro, are
is,
you okay? I
there-
can't really tell because of your expression. No, I'm fine.
there was a really weird like
Still
ripple effect
serious.
with his tear, and I started to wonder if that was gonna be something.
Yeah,
But
I thought it was actually going to give him some
I'm
kind
like,
of
are we
power.
getting another power up? of
No,
some
but
sort?
I was kind of disappointed because I wish Emu wasn't there to help him. I kind of wish it was just like
Yeah.
Brave
Mean.
beating Kronos. Not even like enough that like he defeats him, but just like enough to, that Kronos is just
Chase
like
him off.
okay, yeah, like make him fuck off. But like so like Emu was there to show Muteki again. That was literally why.
And I was kind of really cheesed off that like they cut away from Brave's henshin by showing Muteki jumping
Yeah.
up, and when it came back down, Brave had finished his henshin.
And then there's like a scene where
they're
like
just really hell bent on giving us a half-assed debut
and then we
form.
and then we see like Emu like de-henshins and he's like talking to Hiro, and then like you just see like the back of Hiro, and it's just like the level 1 like face on the back, and I'm like, that's how Hiro's feeling right now. It's just blank, expressionless. But yeah, as I was saying before, to complete Hiro's arc, character arc, and development, he goes to Taiga and like, you know, apologizes to him and just goes like, pretty much, Taiga, yeah, buds.
Just
There's a lot of
Yeah, just the scene from Wayne's World
I
where
owe
just
you my life now.
Yeah, just the scene from Wayne's World where just like Garth's by himself, like just doing like killing donuts or whatever like that, and then just Wayne walks in and just apologizes to him.
And then they open up a room where they see a bunch of people being trained like spies. So why
always
would
want
we do that?
to open a door to a bunch of stuff guys doing like a James Bond movie. But yeah, so that was pretty much that, and I honestly think, personally for me, I think Taiga's gonna be out for the rest of the show as being like Snipe, which I'm okay with, because you know, you went out like a badass.
No, he's gonna be in the final fight. They're not gonna pull a Kamen Rider Drake on him.
We don't talk about Drake.
Yes,
Drake
we
sucks.
do.
Drake sucks.
So Brave
Sucks
Little.
even the writers forgot about Drake during the final fight.
I know
So,
you don't mean the singer, but
So Brave's Legacy Gamer Level 100 actually did something unique and interesting with his attacks this time. His Tattle Critical Strike was a flying winged kick.
yeah, it had wings on it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I had like wings on his feet. I was like, oh.
Oh, and you know what we didn't mention?
Huh?
You know how we talked about in Extra last week how they released the Cronus version of the Butobasol Metal Holder? He fucking pulled it out this episode and said,
Oh!
I can God mod energy items.
I forgot about
Come
that.
at me.
Like,
I'm
fuck you.
already
Hey, it's
non-leveled
the
and
yokai
broken.
medallion.
Right? It's like, hey, you know that one opportunity I was giving you to actually do something against me? Fuck you.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Anything you can do, I can kill you better.
Oh, and there was a funny scene where like Carria like teleported into the waiting room, and I was like, that's cool that they could just like they think and then teleport when they
Made
want.
good, solid mention of the fact that he's technically a bugster now.
Yeah.
So
And
it's like, Kyria, quick question. Yeah? What does that feel like? Imagine every particle in your body.
But yeah,
Thanks,
so,
Egon.
Just imagine.
I like how he like fell in after
Wait,
warping
people
because it,
succeeded in teleportation.
I like how he fell in after warping because it shows that
Single particle.
he's still getting used to his new powers.
What would happen if he accidentally teleported and like he hit someone and then they fused together?
Oh, that wouldn't happen. I think it would just see bump into them.
Just have Kyria and Dan. His fucking data just.
Personality.
Shin
personality
Dan Kyria.
switches.
But one thing that hasn't been mentioned is like, what would happen if Kyria died now? And I guess the answer, based on what we know, is that he would come back stronger leveled.
He's a bugster, yeah.
Yeah, because the lives is what Dan programmed
As
into
long
himself.
as someone absorbed him and back into the bug visor.
God,
But
I
yeah.
have a weird feeling all the bugsters at the end of the show are gonna go bye-bye.
That's a
Okay,
very real possibility.
judging from next week's preview,
Yeah,
I
looks
think
like
what's
Palad is dying.
No. He's not dying. I think as a last resort thing, he knows that just he's gonna die anyway. He's going to meld with Emu.
And you know
And
why
just-
I believe that's the case?
Yeah.
Because there's one shot in the preview of him like falling into an ocean, and that's completely Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, and then you just see like Emu going like, "Goodbye, Palad."
He's like falling into the sea of Emu's heart.
Yeah, so I think
I
Palad's
mean-
gonna fuse with Emu permanently.
I mean, considering that little last line I saw in the subtitle was "Farewell me."
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And also, we need to get in Gemdeus,
and
I guess.
and Kevin's crying right now.
Oh yeah, because he
loves Paradox. It's his favorite.
He'll be in the movie.
No, just Gamudes is gonna be like the Orphanot.
Did you just
King.
say Gemudes?
Gemdius.
Gamudes, I don't give two shits of this.
Gemdius.
I was
That's a
thinking
shirt.
too.
Gemdius. I don't give a shit this.
I don't give two shits about this.
That's a shirt.
But he's gonna be like Orphanot King. Gonna show up, ooh, rider kick, boom, dead.
Probably.
Yeah.
Although based on like the trends of video game bosses, he'll probably have like a final form.
No,
that's
no, there's
giant.
gonna
You
be
know-
a true ending.
You know, Orphanot
Or
King,
the movie.
Sigma, Kiboni Gangets.
That true ending, just a true villain at the end. Like there's a real villain.
Like the
after this.
Iser.
God.
Watch it be Poppy.
Fucking
Poppy's
no! No!
It's
It's
always,
Hero's dad!
It's always the sexy females.
I made the Hero's dad joke. Fuck you, dad.
I want Dr. Kagami to be true brave. That'd be fun.
No.
Anyways, let's cut to the kit bash of 2 episodes of Kyuranger.
Whoa. Yeah, so it seems that I was the only one who liked this episode, and
I
everyone
liked
else.
it.
Okay, well, Gar and Evan
I
didn't
don't
like
ca-
the
I don't
episode
count
at
them,
all.
so-
I have my issues with this
Same.
episode, but
I'm-
Jesus,
I'm
fuck
kind
Houou
of
Soldier.
I'm kind of meh. It's like it was funny, but it was also really odd and awkward.
But
and-
like
Yeah,
Raven,
it had weird
like
pacing.
Raven has his points. I have my points, but they're all based around the one thing,
my points are sharper.
and that's Scorpio's dead.
I liked
Wait,
it.
what's the Oshilucky counter at?
It was still 0 this episode.
What the fuck?
It's serious shit's going on. Lucky has no time.
By the way, props to the one fan who realized when I was making the joke last week, I said Sirius Kyutama because Sirius is actually a star.
For fuck's sake.
I just don't know what the Japanese name of it is.
Well, no, just yeah. Scorpio's dead.
And Koguma Sky Blue had a Q Spear for a shot.
Well, like I said, interchangeable weapon. They all can use them.
He just pulled it out of nowhere, though. If they had showed him, like, assembling it from the other's pieces, that would have been fine. But no, we have to fucking kill Scorpio in 10 minutes.
Yes.
No.
That was insulting, though. He's been the major villain up till now, and we kill him off in the middle of an episode.
Yeah, he doesn't even
Yeah,
get.
because then they have to have Houou Soldier.
He doesn't even deserve the time and credit
Okay,
of having
okay.
one final
I
episode.
agree it was weird that they
Hold
did
on.
it at the beginning of the episode,
Hold
but
on.
it was still a nice death.
No, it wasn't.
It sounded like...
So you're telling me
Hold
that
on!
him blocking a giant fucking black hole, I'm sorry, Emily, from the big bad and protecting everyone, especially his little brother, wasn't a cool death. Is that what you're saying?
Wait.
How do you block a
Wait.
black hole?
He's Scorpio, he's
Okay,
still powerful.
Lane.
What?
I'm just gonna say, like I said,
Emily, stop
Emily, you're
blocking.
fine.
Help me!
I mean, I wasn't-
Also, a second ago, I thought you said Hobo Soldier.
No, it's because
No,
every
it's
time
not.
I like something,
He
everyone
is.
has a point of
And I
why
get
it's
it.
wrong.
But you know what? In most cases, yes, that would have been a cool death. My problem with this is that Scorpio literally blew up and did a complete personality 180 that was completely out of fucking
Did
character.
you maybe no?
You know-
Okay, I'm gonna say this right
There
now.
was
It wasn't because of an explosion.
Zero. There was zero build up to it. There was no redeeming qualities in that character. He is a badass fucking villain. I give him that.
Who was able
But
to
his
kill a
entire
ranger.
thing, over the course of his time in the series, has been, hey, guess what? I've been lying to you.
Well,
I'm pure fucking
Okay,
evil.
okay.
I've never cared about you.
okay, but
And then suddenly I explode, and suddenly I care about my brother.
I
Maybe he was
have
lying
the
before.
answer.
did you ever maybe think, realizing, oh, hey, look, my brother, he's like, stronger, and he's with his friends, and oh, look, he's kicking my ass, and then
Yes.
maybe
Do you
realize,
mind?
holy shit, my brother's like strong, and just something clicks in him that goes,
And
my God, what have I
would
done?
have been okay with that
I love how
if
heated
they
this is.
fucking showed
They didn't need to.
any
They
of
didn't
it.
need to.
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
they
No,
did.
they don't always.
Yes, they did.
That's
Yes,
how you
they
do character.
fucking did.
This is the first major antagonist of the show.
He
I'm just gonna
literally
stop talking.
had
Guys.
zero build up
I'm
to
gonna
this.
stop talking.
He
I'm
just
sorry.
suddenly,
It's okay.
hey, guess what?
Guys.
I'm fucking good guy again, I
Guys.
guess.
Guys, I have the answer.
What's the answer?
This is Persona. He had a change of heart after being defeated. That was his shadow. Persona 5!
God fucking damn it.
That's what I'm gonna headcanon that as.
And yay, Champ's back.
Yay!
And he-
Solid
And
Snake
he made a Solid
reference.
Snake reference. He said, kept you waiting.
Yeah, I
Ah.
know. That's like, okay,
I,
that's cool.
I'm sorry. That actually upset me. Because just...
I don't want Champ
I-
to be back.
I liked it, but whatever. You guys can like whatever the fuck you want. So.
I actually missed Champ. It was so great to see him back.
No, it was cool seeing Stinger being like, he's like, oh, you're calling me that now, huh? And he's just like, he's literally telling Stinger to get his head out of his ass. It was great.
What was really weird and like blatantly noticeable was the fact that when the four of them transformed, it cut to a very obvious green screen shot. I don't know why.
I didn't even notice. I honestly didn't notice.
Did you not notice that there were no buildings or actual fucking sky?
Yeah. Everything was white.
And they didn't. Even though, like, this was the feature battle of the episode, aside from Houou Soldier's debut, there was no roll call. And this would have been, I thought the moment was perfectly dramatic and appropriate to have a roll call of these 4 Rangers.
It should have been the fact that, like, every Ranger should have gotten together to fight Scorpio. With Stinger having the final blow.
At very least, plot-wise, they threw in about 500,000 reasons why everyone else couldn't be there.
Ryuteo was busy fighting the Reapers.
Yeah. Also, I think they had the right people there to fight Scorpio. Stinger being the brother. Champ being, fighting the man who killed his creator.
And him.
Kotaro because Stinger's mentor,
Stinger.
Aniki, whatever,
and then
like
Lucky
that.
just because he's
And
the
Lucky
leader of the
because he likes Stinger.
Because
You
he's
know,
red.
Now that I think about
Lucky
it,
because he's the leader of the team by default.
now that I think about it, I think it was kind of underplayed the fact that Champ actually did get revenge. Like, there was no mention afterwards, like, oh, now Anton can rest in peace or some shit like that. But no, we gotta debut the new fucking Ranger.
Yeah. There were 3 episodes crammed into one. Scorpio's death, Champ's revival, Houou Soldier.
Yeah, that was sort of strange.
Feels like they should
Here's
have
the
did
thing-
like a
here's the
crossover episode with another series or something.
Scorpio's death and Champ's survival. Same episode.
Yeah, no.
I get Scorpio destroyed him. He came back just in time to fucking help finish him up. That's one episode.
Yeah.
This was 2 episodes.
Oh, by the way, Garu and Raptor miraculously revived from their poison.
Because
We're
they
blankets.
wore
They
off.
have antidote
because-
on the
yeah.
ship.
Because they've been out for days.
2 seconds showing them getting injected.
You guys are really fucking obsessed with showing shit that doesn't need to be shown.
Welcome
Have
to
you met
Radio
me?
Sentai
It's
Castranger.
called just being okay. That happened.
No, Lane. There's a
Everyone is pointing fingers at Lane.
there's a difference.
I'm not.
No, because I'm wrong.
Like season 2 finale of Amazons, we get this. We don't see the final fight, but that's the thing. We don't need to see it because
I will
Then why are
disagree
you
with you
complaining about if we don't
I
see them
just-
getting cured?
I disagree with you
Because-
there because I wanted to see who won that fight. You know what I
because that is
Talk about it.
like a simple tiny thing. It's not like a huge thing that like we're questioning about. It's just why like they're just magically normal again.
Also kids show.
And also...
They know adults
There you
watch.
go. There's why Scorpio's good again, because kids show. Showing.
Yeah, no, I realize that. It's because
Yeah,
they,
it's from
it's
parents'
because
contact.
parents were complaining about the Scorpio being too fucking scary for their kids and too much of a villain, so they had to fucking...
Oh, so Lord Zed.
So-
So they had to
so
suddenly redeem him at the last second.
So killing the scary guy wasn't enough?
Yes.
How
There
do
you
you
go.
Hey,
That's
hey,
it. That's why they did it.
They
Hey,
don't
kids.
like villains or pelvic thrusts.
I'm not saying I don't understand why they did it. I'm just saying I really fucking hate the fact that they did it the way they did.
Hey kids, if you know an adult who's scary and mean, just stab them a few times and they'll get real nice before they die. That's the lesson.
I say it once.
Oh, and that point Lane was saying about the crossover episode interrupting shit. I don't mind the crossover episode, having just watched it earlier tonight. I don't mind it because it answered a question I've been asking the entire goddamn series.
Alternate universe.
Where the fuck are all the other Sentai?
Alternate universe.
Guess what? Alternate universe.
I
Okay,
love that
good,
explanation.
Good. Right there.
That
Perfect.
That answered so many things.
None of the other Rangers are anywhere present. That's why Dark Matter took
They
over.
RPA'd
Okay,
it.
done. I'm okay with this.
Just how do you stop a black hole?
Scorpio. That's how.
Scorpio's
Scorpio.
fucking powerful.
Yeah, you.
End
But-
of story.
But he was engulfed in
That was the least of my questions.
Did
the
they
entire
say it was a
episode.
black
I was
hole?
asking
Yeah,
that.
he.
It's
Whatever.
It's a fucking
Here's the thing.
Sentai, and this is a power guy who was up to this point a powerful fucking villain. He held back a black hole with his bare hands. This is the least of my questions.
But it's still a question. I agree that it's the least thing to be worried
Wait,
about
did
right
they
now,
say
but it's
it
still
was a
something
black
worth
hole?
mentioning.
I mean, it looked like one. For all we know, it was just a fucking ball of energy that blew up.
Possibly.
Could you
Because I mean,
It's
it didn't,
Frieza's death ball!
I mean, it didn't suck anything in. It just blew up.
could you imagine just
So it was probably just an energy
Oh,
ball.
actually, you know what? He did say why he was how he was. He was drunk with getting power. There you go.
And to suddenly
It
have
clouded his mind.
and to suddenly have
For,
a flip on that
like,
the last
10
second.
years?
Is
I know.
bullshit.
Anyways.
Anyway, I just like how abrupt and sudden the appearance of Don Armage is. Like Scorpio's down and just
Okay,
and
I
he's
will
on
agree
screen.
that
Once
was
again, he popped up. When we were watching the episode, Gar even says, like, where the fuck did that come from? I'm just sitting there like, how about any of the 1,000 fucking Moraimas sitting all over the city?
Yeah, that. I didn't question that. I just thought it
Projected
was...
from any of the above, maybe all of them.
No, I didn't
Mebius.
question that. I just thought it was hilarious how abrupt just... I am here!
Because he's been surveying the situation.
He's here.
It just, hi guys.
He's
And then-
got a million fucking ships in the immediate vicinity. Of course he's watching the fight.
And then he's just like, fire all the Reapers!
No, just he pops up, has popcorn.
You
Right?
mean the dramatic
Who are you?
popcorn guy
Oh,
from
shit.
Free Willy?
No, what was that thing Monaco said before, like, pressing the button to launch all of them?
Oh, she said, Yoisa, which is like their alien word for yes, sir.
Okay. But yeah, so then they, like, we get, like, Ryuteo or whatever is fighting, like, two of the big monsters. And, like, they just do this awesome thing where they attach, like, a hook to...
They attach the Kajiki's, like, blade.
to a
Chameleon
chameleon tongue.
It was
They, like-
actually a practical effect I noticed.
Kunai with chain!
Yeah, it was like it was a fucking wicked attack that, like, cut both of them in half, and I was just, like, they're all like, wow, that's really fucking cool. I'm like, yeah, it's Ryu Commander. Everything he does is cool.
He found a use for Chameleon.
Literally, there has been nothing that Ryu Commander has done in this show that has not been cool.
He
Like,
found
Except-
use for Chameleon except for tripwires.
Except for him accusing himself to be, the traitor.
no,
of
that's
the
just
Sentai
Rompo
or
being fucking hilarious mentor that he is.
I didn't mean
Oh God, I love that. Yeah, so then, like, they get to the, they get the Kyutamas from Scorpio because he hands them to Stinger before he dies. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, here you go, take the thing. So they summon the Argo, which, they make the Argo Kyutama, which I really like that. Like,
Little ship-
Easy,
I've noticed,
easy
no.
excuse for a new toy.
Oh, I've
Shit
noticed
in
this
a
is
bottle.
the thing I'm collecting for Kyuranger. I'm just collecting all the pretty Kyutamas. I got the Pegasus Kyutama, the Kyuranger Kyutama, the Hikari Kyutama, and I'm gonna get the Orion Kyutama probably because Orion's fucking awesome.
You said you weren't gonna get the Hikari one, but then you did. Sorry, I'm being.
Yeah, I did. Fuck it, whatever.
Now you have a
Don't
flashlight.
worry, calling attention to Lane flip-flopping on something is not new.
Yeah, literally I fell over and then just my head just went.
I was about to say, he flip-flopped, like the Hikari Kyutama.
Oh,
Yeah, and I want to get
summon the
yeah.
Argo.
Because but I like the Argo Kyutama because it's like the outer coating of it is bronze, and then it has like an actual like ship inside.
It's a ship in a bottle.
Oh, Gar's losing consciousness.
It's,
Gar?
No,
it-
no,
the
I'm
out-
still
the outer
trying to
thing,
figure
the
out
outer
just
thing
how
is bronze.
asinine
You know why it's
Scorpio's
bronze,
stuff
right?
Oh,
No.
I liked it.
I don't know why.
Fucking
It's...
green
So okay,
buttons.
okay.
The
Oh.
Argo.
I get
The
it.
Argonauts.
Oh
I-
god, that
yeah.
actually makes sense.
I get it.
I got it.
I get that it's like a ship, like an actual ship that floats on water or whatever. But this is a show about space. Why couldn't it be like a spaceship, or why couldn't it?
Because
the drawing of it we've seen the entire
I know,
show was
I
a regular
know.
fucking ship.
All
the Argo
Kyutama
was a ship.
I know my point
And
stands.
they're talking
though.
about a legendary
It's a-
ship called the Argo, and hey, anyone who knows mythology has a pretty good idea of what they were referring
also, the show has had nothing but spaceships. It's
And-
time for a change.
Not
Maybe
to
it's
mention,
also a spaceship.
A star change. Oh!
So they go into the Argo, and yeah, Lucky.
Which, by the way, when they awaken it, it just so fucking happens to be sleeping in the water immediately next to them!
No,
And
didn't
it
it appear
becomes
from the
night for no
Kyutama?
reason, and then
I think
No,
it-
that was a signal beam that, just told it to come up.
Oh, I thought it just got.
Bullshit!
Okay, whatever.
just ends up on dry land. Oh, guess this was probably water
Oh, but yeah,
some
apparently
days ago.
the Argo was like the dark secret about Earth that Don Homage was trying to keep
Or was
secret.
it?
No, it was.
Because when he was talking to Scorpio in previous
It's like, shut
episodes,
the fuck up.
he seemed... No, Scorpio even noticed it. Don Ramage is fucking scared of this for some reason. What's up?
He's
I'ma
scared of
get it.
Houou Soldier, right?
So then, yeah, Lucky uses the Hikari Kyutama as like a flashlight, and
Oh my
like
fucking god.
makes sense that it
No
does
why.
that. So then they go to they find a cryopod where like Stinger's like, I know what this is.
I'm pretty sure that set they were in is the church that Lupin was in, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you mean where he was dressed up as Kiriko?
They even just redressed the coffin.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Now it's like a stasis pod.
Yeah. So then they open up the pod, and there's just this hairy thing.
Hi, cousin It.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Da-da-da-da.
I thought for a moment it was
funny
just gonna-
story. So like I'm watching Kyuranger with Ichi because like he's watching it to take notes or whatever like that, and I'm just like like that's weird that like when he like did like the fire thing to like clean himself up or whatever, like he got rid of that coat he was wearing because he has the pants, but like he got rid of the coat, and
That
Ichi's
wasn't
like
a coat.
that wasn't a coat,
That
Lane.
that wasn't a coat. He was just that hairy.
I was like that was body hair.
Yeah.
He's very old. He's been in there for a long time.
And you should just see me like I'm just like oh god, oh god.
And guess what else wasn't clothes?
Pants?
There was a lot of hair on those legs.
No, but
Spoilers.
he did have
Spoiler.
pants, pants and shoes.
Spoilers.
When he burned everything off. But there was a lot of hair hanging on those legs.
Spoilers. That wasn't leg hair.
I was thinking
Yeah,
that.
But okay, not
Ew.
to be
Pubic
like,
jungle.
not to be racist
Oh,
or stereotypical, but aren't like Japanese men like pretty not hairy?
That's
Not after,
great.
It's
like,
because they're
1,000
well kept.
years.
They know how to groom themselves.
And also, if you were in cryostasis, you just stay the way you were when you were put in. You wouldn't grow your hair because you're
Well,
frozen.
magical space magic. Who the fuck knows how it works?
Space magic.
I just couldn't get over every time he like brushed his hair aside to look at them. It constantly reminded me of the villain from Hentai Kamen.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, folks, where we get mad over
The
where
stupid
where
shit.
no, where people get mad over no one gets mad over like a guy being frozen and he grows his hair, body hair, but mad over a awesome villain turning good and then dying from a black hole.
Within
Apparently.
a minute.
Because the random character we've never
talked
seen
about it.
before.
I'm just making a joke.
Shit that
Anyways,
space magic.
So-
Wonderful,
so what's-
powerful.
hold on.
No. Space magic.
Everyone's raising their hands.
Wonderful,
Emily, raise your hands.
magical
Oh,
powers.
Of course.
The powers of the constellations themselves that are used to make a cup.
Hallelujah!
Or a
I
campfire.
forgot about the cup.
Okay, so
Oh.
Ichi, what's this character's name?
I forgot about the cup.
Before we
Star
talk
Lord.
about his name, I wanted to bring up
It's gotta be a small constellation.
we were talking about the fact that he burns off his own hair with his own fire, and that's how he gets his hair
And
cut.
then he's shirtless for the whole rest.
I feel hurtful.
Did anyone else pick up on how apt that was to his Phoenix motif?
Wait,
part?
what?
Oh,
The fact that
rising from the
fact that he engulfed himself in fire
Yes.
and came out of it looking brand new.
Yeah, fucking rebirth.
It's the
Immortal
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Because
they
the Legend of
rise
the
from their
Phoenix,
ashes.
It burned itself in its own fire and came back to life.
Oh.
That was the idea behind that, and I love how poetic and
Just-
But then
well done that
his
scene.
shield came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He did not have that shield when he was in the Argo, and then he
Lane,
came out and he just had the
Lane,
shield.
Lane.
Hammer
Of
space.
all the things to complain about in this series, you choose to comment on the hammer space. That every Sentai
You just need a
hero-
5-second scene of just showing him picking up a shield from the ground.
Okay, Lane.
First
I
episode.
mean, I agree with
Shishi
you.
Red pulls out the sword out of nowhere.
Every rider ever pulling their belt out of fucking nowhere.
Unless you're-
Where does Gintaro
Okay,
keep the
that
Forza
makes-
driver?
And Nagito.
Right?
And every show.
Fine.
rider
Let me
ever.
make something clear. Lane,
Fine.
I'm on your
Literally
side with
pulls
this
it out
issue
of a
because
briefcase every fucking time.
him pulling the shield out of nowhere
Weird.
is stupid. I agree with you. And you know me, I've complained about every time they pull belts out of nowhere. That's why another reason I like Ixa, because he actually pulls the entire belt out of his pockets and wraps it around himself.
Or Drive, Shinosuke sometimes like had it in a backpack, or he had it in the Trider on. You just grab it when he went out of the car.
Guys, let's pull it out of a
But-
briefcase every
And-
goddamn
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've enjoyed that though.
So Houou Soldier's name is Otori Tsurugi, which Tori
His name translates to King Bird Sword.
And
That's-
my God, is this man so far up his own ass. Like, he's like, you guys are the ultimate saviors? Well, I'm the legendary savior.
Hey,
I'm
Emily's
sorry,
bracing
Emily. I'm
herself
very
because
sorry
you're
for being
yelling
so
so
loud.
loud.
I'm very sorry for being so loud.
Okay, we've all gotten our angry points out, so let's take it down a little.
But
It's okay.
can I just that personality,
I'm
that
so sorry. I know I
full
get
of
it.
himselfness? Of course, he's named Tsurugi.
I'm the man who stands at the top of saving the galaxy. Yes, Garrett.
I have a good theory in my head.
I thought for a sec you just said, I look good.
Game theory.
Alright, so
I'm sorry.
Don Amage knew about the Argo ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He wanted to make sure that nobody got to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You did a piss poor job of it.
He is scared
So-
shitless of Houou Soldier.
And think of
Yep.
it. What if?
And you know what? After seeing this episode, I fucking understand.
And
Jesus.
of course, Tsurugi, he was covered in the hair. So chances are that pod that he was in was probably meant to kill him.
Guys, I've got it.
After time,
Don Armage is scared of hair.
or
He's bald!
or there's my theory, which is
Baseball.
I'm up my own ass about this. What if Tsurugi is the son of Don Armage and he was going to kill his father?
Oh no!
So he sealed his own son away so that he could take over the universe.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
he's Don
Okay.
Armage's bastard son.
But yeah, Houou Soldier, like,
Hence why his immense power.
I have a huge love-hate relationship with this fucking guy. Like, I love him because his suit is awesome, like, his weapon's awesome, the way he fucking fights is just fucking awesome, but God, I hate how this guy just, like, thinks about himself. Like, Jesus Christ.
See, here's the thing. There have been many characters of this type that I have enjoyed. Tsurugi from Kabuto being one of them.
Yep.
But this kind of illustrates how you can write a character like this in a very bland and uninteresting way. Because literally every line he says includes the word legendary.
Yeah.
He's kind of driving it a little too hard.
Gee, it sounds like he belongs in, like, Super Mega Force or something.
Like I don't like to talk about that shit. So
We don't talk about that anymore. But
No legendary.
so he literally comes out going, "Bitch, I am the Argo. Come at me!" And then starts bunny hopping and destroying every Morai Mars in the
Cutting him
fucking
in
area.
half.
My God, did he?
Immediately after everyone was just told to ignore them and go for the boss one. But no! Houou Soldier's gotta be a showy motherfucker and cut down half the fleet.
And then
Half the fleet with a single swing of his sword.
I like his Henshin chime though for his fucking morpher. That's fucking awesome.
Come on the change.
Come on the change, and then it's like
Don't do that! People need their change to be dry.
and it's like a
We already
badass.
talked about that.
And it's
I
like
know.
a badass rock theme.
The
Because,
music is cool.
Yeah.
I'll grant you that. The music is cool. Not enough to make me want to buy the toy.
Oh no, I don't want to buy a toy. I told Kevin about Houou Soldier today, and I just told him like, oh yeah, like that's because he was like, oh, is that like a power form for Lucky? I'm like, no, this guy's his own like separate dude, and he has like a sword and shield, like, and the sword goes in the shield for his morpher, and he's like, that's amazing.
You know what? You know what? Even more than the fact that I'm not into the idea, what really turns me off of buying the toy, the fact that everything it does is accompanied by a painful "ah!"
I love that. I like making bird sounds.
So his catchphrase is "Space Buster."
Yep,
Houou
Space
Soldier.
Bustar. Houou Soldier.
Yeah.
So he's a Go Buster. And as I said when we talked about the design, I don't like it.
I love it.
I understand
I'm
perfectly
damn
what
I
it's
like
saying.
the microphone that he has. That's cool.
I love the fucking headset
What
that
I
he's got.
didn't notice
We had the
until we
headset.
watched the episode is the fact that he's got actually like a clear dome over the front of his face.
Oh, I noticed that when
That
we
is
first
really
saw
neat.
his like scan or whatever.
I
for
couldn't
him.
tell.
I could tell. I could totally tell. But yeah, and then he like goes to like fight Madako, which fucking just ends her in one
I
quick
just
slash.
sat there. I saw her show up and come after him.
I'm
and
like,
just
oh
like,
please.
she is about to get fucked so hard she ain't
Your
coming back
your
from it.
personality might change every time you come back, but you don't get more powerful.
So
Yeah.
he literally bifurcates her in one shot, And I don't think she's coming back this time.
No.
I think she's been used enough in this show.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no. We lost Ikage and we lost Scorpio. We have no
I miss
reason
Ikage now that I think of it.
Me too.
But yeah, she screams, "Dark matter, son of a!" for farewell.
My soul remains
So
forever.
that's pretty red flag. So
Yeah.
probably not coming back this time.
No, I'm fine with that.
Next episode, she comes back.
I hope not.
And I just love how he basically goes up to everyone else and he's like, "How fucking legendary was that, bro?"
Oh my god, that is really what he did.
Legendary. So then he just decides, yeah, no, I don't need you guys.
I'm gonna go save the Earth and find a shirt.
Yeah, you'll see me again. Oh yeah, he's native to Earth.
So he says.
Excuse me, I must leave on my legendary quest to find a shirt.
I must go. My planet needs me.
Oh yeah, before he like
Hurry on your
before he-
planet!
quickly before
I know!
quickly before he kills Monoko, he's just like, oh, you'll be the
the
first
first
page of my legend, and I'm just like,
You want? I just
Fuck
want. I
off.
just want him to actually be writing his own legend. That would
Show-
make me like him.
Shows up next time with a book in hand.
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
I made friends with the Kyurangers today.
Premium Bandai. Hello, journal.
The pink robot lady is fairly cute.
I'm going to
But
comment
the
on her
gold
next
robot man
episode.
is better.
Yeah. So then they go back to celebrate like Champ's revival, whatever like that, and everyone's all happy. And so like Naga's just like, but why are we celebrating when Stinger lost his brother? And Val's just like, oh, this was his idea.
Plot twist.
And then
Kotaro busts out the plushies.
yeah, Kotaro busts out like the Stinger plushie, and it's like, oh, isn't that cute? And then like Champ brings out the other ones. They all grab their own, and like
On a silver platter.
Spada's like, grazie, and then it's like,
I was half expecting like Spada to try reach for hammies.
Oh god. So then like
I
yeah,
can do
so
voodoo
then
with this.
Kotaro's they're like, oh, did you make them? And he's like, no, I made Stingers. But you'll never guess who made the other ones for like Champ during his recovery. And then just like as he's saying it was Stinger just comes up and he's like, is that a problem? I'm like, us people in my galaxy, we love needlework. We love making things.
Ah, got it.
Scorpion.
Scorpio.
And then he like Stinger like apologizes, and they're all like taken back super hard because it's like, wait, you apologized? What?
And then
it's
he
like,
just gets super like adorably awkward and just bails.
well, because like he's usually just like the very serious.
Yeah.
I
He
don't-
experienced development.
Yeah, no, he did.
Both of our brooding badasses this week got character development.
Yep. But yeah, and so next week we're gonna get more Houou Soldier.
Not
and-
next week, the following
Okay, the
week.
following week because there's no Kyuranger this
And
week.
we get to see Ho Voyager
No
and
episodes next
something
week.
You
about
get
it.
X8?
Yeah, we got an X8. We
Oh,
just don't
okay,
get
good.
Kyuranger.
Okay.
I remember because someone did a quick Photoshop of a Gulf Qtama.
Yay!
Yes, the wonderful sport where you whack the ball, get in the cart. Whack the ball, get in the cart.
Beat the ball.
Golf's my favorite
Hey,
sport.
hey, when I tried to pitch it to Paul last year for my birthday, it was just like, Paul, basically you play, then you get in the cart and you drink.
That sounds like something.
And we drive around,
would be
chatting.
down for.
And
we
someone
drive around
films us driving the
yeah.
cart really recklessly and then crash.
I've watched people roll golf carts. Like,
Man. But yeah, okay. So the following
Whack the
week,
ball,
the next
get in the cart.
episode, we get more about Houou Soldier and like he floats outside the Orion, tries to fucking flirt with Raptor, which is super weird.
I just love how there's, for once, the omission of an explanation is actually funny. At the end of the episode, Tsurugi just suddenly has not only a shirt, but a Dante-ass jacket.
Yeah, and it's pretty dope.
The question you brought up was where did he get it from?
Oh
Where did
yeah.
he purchase that?
He probably went to like a store and then as he's walking out, excuse me, sir, you have to pay for that? But I'm a legendary. I don't need to pay.
You see all those ships that were out there? No. I know, right?
Yeah, walks out, just like flings the coat to the
that's just that
side.
moment. Like most of the people in that city are wonderfully aware of the fate that was about to meet them.
Oh, yeah.
No, just
So I
like-
think that's more of a, hey, you remember you see those ships out there? No, exactly.
No, just
Yeah.
like it does the Kamidon thing with like to the shopkeeper, just be like, do I need to pay for it? She's like, no.
Guys, you gotta remember.
Yeah.
Guys, you gotta remember. Like, oh fuck. dark matter took over the planet, so technically they're
So
probably...
there's probably lots of abandoned clothes.
Yeah.
No, he probably killed himself and engulfed himself in flames again so he could come back with a coat.
No.
He was like, oh, I'm good.
No, he had a doctor montage where he's going through like different outfits. He's like, nah.
So wait, so if he's has the power of Phoenix, then does that mean he's immortal?
He did survive that long.
Well.
he did engulf himself in his own
I
flame.
guess Time Fire can go suck it, huh? Oh, Car did not like that.
No, because Time Fire actually did die.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Time Fire died, but
Whoops.
that seems like...
What does that have to do with Phoenix?
Because Phoenixes don't die.
He wasn't
Fire.
He wasn't a Phoenix.
I know he wasn't. I'm just
No,
saying...
he's saying Houou Soldier is better than Time Fire because presumably he can revive.
Let's just talk about Mebius.
But yeah, zero on the Yosha Lucky count again, so we're still at 215, counting the Zuo Nin movie.
Featured topic.
Alright, week 2 of Ultraman.
Woo!
We're here to talk about the 40th anniversary.
Ultraman Mebius. Oh my god, can I just say, this Ultraman was really fucking cool. Like, Mebius.
I love seeing Sonic fighting Eggman.
I know, just freaking Mebius, man.
Especially when
Ultraman
they got
Mebius.
into that Mobius strip. Wow, was
God,
that
what's
a big
wrong?
one.
You look upset.
Especially that scene with the fucking orbital cannon. Straight out of freaking
Yeah, right?
Sonic.
Mebius, so cool.
Well, 1, Lane, thanks for cutting me off, dick. 2, it's Mebius.
Oh, I thought you were just saying maybe yes, we'll like this.
Maybe, like I said earlier, maybe yes, maybe no.
Anyways,
Like
yeah,
I
I know
just-
it's maybe yes.
yeah.
Oh, come on.
We're here to talk about episode 1, The Fateful Encounter, and episode 2, Our Wings of Ultraman Mebius.
Now I'm gonna say this for a 2006 show,
Which was alongside Kabuto.
like personally for me in episode 2, just wow the effects, just like
Yeah.
wow this the
Wow, this looks like something out of the early 90s.
yeah.
I actually asked when I was like, is this from the 90s?
Oh man, this is from the 90s, 2006.
Kabuto?
Oh,
Oh.
no, but like
Oh.
I loved the effects in this show.
I know they look great.
Raven that goes, oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
I was
And then
just sitting,
Scragmire?
I was just sitting there like, yeah, okay, I get it.
Urge to
Oh, okay.
kill,
This
rising.
is fucking
All right, you're almost at
2006 when
bankruptcy.
2006 when Subaru didn't have money. Okay.
When Subaru almost went bankrupt.
Ouch.
Well, they didn't have like that many toys back then, Lane.
So episode 1 starts with the king of all cosmos, from Katamari Damashi.
What
Oh,
the
no.
fuck are you talking about?
He's talking about King of Old.
The Ultra Father reminds me of the king of all cosmos.
He kind of
I
reminds me of the King of all.
The episode starts off Father of Ultra
Ultraman Mebius.
giving Mebius the title of Ultraman, telling him to go to Earth.
Because.
We don't know why Mebius was chosen. It's probably in a Gaiden film somewhere.
No explanation on why him, no explanation on why he's going. There just happened to be monsters around when he got there.
But
No, there. According to Earth, there has been no aliens for 25 years and 2 weeks. And I did the math. That would mean the last kaiju attack was March 25th, 1981, which was the air date of Ultraman 80, episode 50. And I shit you not, this is the title. The giraffes and elephants turned to ice.
I like how it has.
can we watch that episode, please?
I just like how it has the in it.
Giraffes! So giraffes!
Just that one video you like.
I thought you were. I honestly
Screen
thought you
knows,
were
yeah.
just gonna have it be the giraffes.
That, you know what that sounds like? That doesn't sound like a freaking Ultraman plot. That sounds like the plot. That sounds like a Gorgum plot. Ha! We've turned all the giraffes and elephants to ice. They will help us conquer the earth.
Honore Gogum.
But before we go more into detail
It sounds
on, before we go more into detail, I just want to quickly talk about timelines in Ultraman.
Oh god.
boy, here we go.
All right, so
Giraffes and elephants are gonna sell out by the time we're
so for the casual viewer who's wondering, it's like, wait a minute, weren't there other series like Tiga, Dyna, Gaia, Nexus and Max before Mebius? Yes, but they're in separate universes according to Ultraman Zero was the one to tell everyone, hey, alternate universes are a thing.
According to the Ultra timeline.
We went there.
Yes. So in which Ultraman Mebius takes place in the Nebula M78 timeline, which includes Ultraman, Ultra 7, Jack, Ace, Toro, Leo, and 80. And as of this recording, Zero and Jeed are also in this timeline.
In the not too distant future.
Yeah, but in the first Zero movie, we see Jonas, Chuck, Scott, Beth, Great, and Howard on the Land of Light.
Wait. Is there an Ultraman named Jonas? Did I hear you right?
You can do the.
Oh my
Jonas.
Jonas,
I think.
Jonas.
Oh my god, Gar! I just looked up I looked up what the kaiju was for the last episode of Ultraman 80. Fucking Margodon.
What the hell?
It's a space mammoth.
Oh
It's just a
my
giant
God.
space mammoth. Like, Emily, look
But
at that.
it's like
They
it
did
could
turn
be
the
that
elephant to ice.
like it could be that their homeland is still the Land of Light, but they're not in the same universe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Anyways, that's what I just wanted to bring up.
So, like, isn't Mebius like the youngest Ultraman?
As of Mebius, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think Zero and G kind of beat him.
Yeah. Especially G. Jesus Christ.
80 was the youngest before him.
Oh wow. Oh, that would explain a lot.
So we see.
Wait, hold up. Who's the Ultraman before Jade again?
Orb.
Is Orb in the alternate universe as well, or is
Yes, he is in his own reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't question how he has cards of Tiga.
Yeah. That.
So we see.
Tiga or the original.
So when we see the opening theme play, we see the opening theme play, and we get to see Mebius's henshin device for the first time.
The Maybe Embrace.
My immediate thought was, it's a wrist-mounted trackball that was clearly inspired by Agnemon from Digimon Frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah, the opening Ultraman Mebius song.
Or the opposite way around.
I
Possibly.
shit you not, that's the name of the
No,
album.
no, it's been that.
I was like,
What
what
is it
year is
called?
Frontier?
Yeah, no, it's probably like early 2000.
It was performed by Project DMM.
Because Digimon Adventure Season 2 was 2002, so Frontier would have been 2004.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up.
Project.
Yep, so it starts with Mebius actually landing on Earth in his human form. And his name is Midai
Hebino.
Hebino?
Hibino Mirai. Yeah. And the actor looks a lot like the guy who played Hajime in Blade.
I bet.
But maybe that's just me being racist.
I don't know.
Who knows?
So we get the organization Guys.
Yes, which
The Eternal
stands
Guide.
for.
2002.
We're guys!
no,
Even the girls.
Guys stands for Guards of Utility
Itchy.
Situation.
2002.
What?
Cards of Utility
Frontier.
Situation?
Yeah.
Oh, so Season 2 wasn't in 2002? Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of Beyblade.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
Those are pretty different.
But yeah,
Sorry, that was
the
me.
kaiju shows
They're
up.
not that
Ichi,
different.
what's the kaiju's name?
His name is Dinosaur. And my brain immediately went into wham bam, it's a dino slam. The dinosaurs! Wham bam, it's a dino jam. The dinosaur! Dinos are back and the Dragosaurs are back!
Whoa. Calm down there, bud.
I remembered way more of that than I expected. I kind of lost the lyrics there at the end.
I have no idea what this is, so I'm completely lost.
It's one of those shows from the Foxbox days. It was basically discount Transformers where they were all dinosaurs themed.
Foxbox.
I remember the Foxbox because Kirby.
Yeah.
was the name you should know.
But no, I love the
Star of the show.
I love the
I have
transformation
the whole
sequence.
I love
I gotta get
that
that up.
show so
Dub or
much.
sub?
I cannot
About
both.
half and half.
I cannot hear King DDD with any other voice except George Bush because of that show.
But I actually have the transformation
George
sequence
Bush.
from
He's supposed to be
Dinosaurs
George Bush.
favorited because I love it so much. I just like Dino Tyranno, power of the ancients, silver sword, Dino Knight ready.
I'm
If
sorry
that didn't
for
trigger people's memories, nothing will.
for the interruption, guys.
Okay, so Dinosaur, and despite the stupid name, it is actually a very cool monster. It's basically a living, spiky fucking meteor with with laser whips. and the jaws of like the Covenant
The jaws of the Covenant.
from Halo.
I'm
It's
sorry.
got like those lower jaws, almost like a Turian.
I'm starting to notice once
Yeah.
Ultraman comes out, all the phones come out.
What? No, my phone is always.
I'm the only one here who doesn't have their phone open!
I have notes.
Okay, you have an excuse. We've talked about this. This is our version of the Game Grumps replay clause.
No, now I'm starting to think about that ending scene from one of the episodes of Community where they're just all on their phones, still at the table. Alright, see you guys next week. Yeah.
Yep.
They all just get up and leave. It's like, they didn't even talk to each other. They just had their phones out.
Would you like me to take mine off just as a courtesy? No, I'm serious.
I don't know, mate.
So one of the members of the staff is named Misaki, and it's at this point that I remember the show is running alongside Kamen Kabuto, who also has a female military organization member named Misaki. Misaki!
This is like 3 months after Kabuto's probably started.
Zect got dissolved. She needed work.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I just love that, like, when they try and fight Dinosaur using just a tiny little space satellite, and it starts shooting lasers at it, and I immediately just defaulted to fire the lasers.
Oh god. And obviously that didn't do shit, and then immediately just like destroyed the satellite, and they're like, well, shit. Okay, we're sending in the Japan branch of guys. Wait, but what about the other elite countries? They'd clearly be better. 70% chance it's heading to Japan, so we're sending you.
Shit.
Where else did Kaiju's head?
Every time I hear that the organization is named Guys, I just flash back to Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Guys?
Guys!
So
Don't
then,
you remember Guys?
so then the Japan branch of guys, they send out their
Japan branch? There's other branches?
yeah, there's like
Oh,
no, the president guy was complaining, going, why does it have to be our branch? Why can't it be one of the other elite countries like
Because, you
has
know,
guys?
Kaiju only
Because
ever
guys
go
is
to
apparently a
Japan.
world-based organization.
That explains why they're so sexist.
Yeah, so they send their jets up in.
Whose idea was it to name the organization Guys?
It just I don't know, just fit together.
We're guys!
So they send their jets up or
Dice
whatever to go
reference.
fight the dinosaur, and like they fly past them, and it's like, you know, it's their first time fighting a kaiju, so they don't really know what to do.
I just love how nonchalantly, like, none of them just like, oh no, he's gonna hit us, or like, oh, get out of the way. They literally make no change in course, and they just
Yeah,
soar
Well,
right
it's
past
also
them.
because they're kind of trying to get a look at what they're dealing with. So
Which is hilarious because not 2 seconds ago they were told to intercept it, and they just fly right by.
And some
like
of them
I said,
crashed
because
right,
they're trying to get a look at it.
and some of them crashed right into it.
Yeah.
I saw their parachutes. We're still in space, so they're dead.
See, you see all these characters, and you're like, well, he's not gonna make it. He's not
It
gonna
was
make
just
it.
straight
He's
up
not
You
gonna
haven't
make
even
it.
got a
Star
name
Wars,
tag.
the Star Wars fighter pilots.
Oh,
I was
God.
thinking, like, turn up your targeting.
Almost there.
Use
I
the
can't
ultra-
hold him.
Use the Ultra Force.
Loosen up.
Use the Ultra
I
Force.
can't hold on much longer.
Can't hold much longer. So then, what's the guy who's like survives? What's his name?
Ryu.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of his last name.
Oh,
Aritachi or something like that.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hang on.
Aihara.
So yeah, so he's with his captain, and like they're crashing down
Kazuya.
towards the Earth or whatever like that, and so the captain's just like
Kazuya deploys Ryu's
thing,
seed,
and he's just like,
so which Kazuya crashes into Dinosaur, doing nothing, leaving Ryu being the last member of the Japanese branch.
and he's just so upset.
Well, yeah, because he couldn't do anything.
Yeah. So then,
But on the plus side, I just got super promoted.
But then
Except you didn't, because they hired a new commander.
I know, right?
actually,
He just gets back, the new guy's there.
uh,
Shit.
apparently at the end of the series, he gets promoted to being the captain.
Ooh.
Takes the whole show.
So then we get introduced to our future Japan branch character,
In which you have a preschool teacher in learning,
who's fucking cute,
a Japanese soccer player from Spain.
named
Yeah,
George.
he likes to be called George, and he's an illiterate.
A kid who wants to be a doctor.
Yeah, a kid who wants to take over his father's hospital, aka young Hiiro, and a motorcyclist.
And the woman who was Kogami's assistant from O's.
I thought you
A
were just going to
badass
say
woman on a
and
bike.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
I thought she looked.
So
I don't think she's
so
actually-
we all get introduced to them.
I don't think she
and-
actually is that actress.
They all just get together once Dinosaur lands.
Once he
lands,
starts his Dino Jam.
crashes.
No, I would.
Deploys.
No, you know what term I would use based on the way that thing was shot? When Dinosaur is lowered down onto the surface
Yeah.
via wire work.
I hope my
He
wire
just
team is ready.
Slowly lands perfectly and has legs out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Just, hey.
So then
That soccer kick.
So then, like, the preschooler is like, no, I gotta get back into the preschool. There's something important in there. Like, gotta get it.
Which turned out to be rabbits, by the way.
So- rabbits.
No, yeah, but then fucking...
Bill confirmed.
Yeah, Bill confirmed. And then just, like, they're like, oh, shit, we gotta do something. And so, like, George just, like,
Proceeds to eject shot.
shot a fucking soccer ball into
Meteor
a building.
shot.
Mulan's and
a building to,
it
it was to distract the policeman, right?
And it
Yeah.
was
Just like
Yeah.
Inazuma Eleven.
It was shot exactly like the scene from Mulan where she fires the rocket into the mountain. Like, as the ball was flying by, I just went, it was 3 feet in front of you!
Oh my god.
So, yeah, like, they're collecting all
Knocks
these...
the guy out.
Yeah, so they're collecting all these rabbits, whatever, like that, and then...
Because the kids want them while they're running for their lives!
And then Mirai or whatever is just like...
He comes up, and George is like,
You guys are good at saving rabbits. I should hire you to this organization I don't work for.
well, no, he's like, why are you
God.
helping these lower... why are you helping these lower beings, unlike your human selves? What are you talking about? I mean, I will help you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
For I am a human, and not at all a Zognoid.
The fuck's a Zognoid?
Exactly.
So then... Yeah, so then Mirai, like, decides to, okay, I'm gonna transform into Ultraman Mebius, and so he does, and he, like,
Yeah,
rolls the trackball, and he goes, Mebius!
And then there's this wonderful flourish of lights
Oh,
and
God,
a spotlight that comes down on the earth, and then it just
nothing
disappears
happens.
and nothing happens, and then suddenly Ultraman Mebius
It's
just kind of
full-
drops out of
He
the
missed
sky.
his
A
cue!
full 10 seconds pass, and then he just FUD!
He
He,
just sort of
missed.
falls,
He
yeah.
actually missed his cue.
Falls
to
down in the
fall.
screen.
He didn't miss
I
his
love it.
cue.
That's
was
just how they do it in this show.
Oh.
just like dramatic.
Is it always like that in this show?
Hey, you weren't expecting me to
Yeah,
show up
apparently.
now, were you?
Then, you know, it was to make it like more dramatic. It's like, where is he? Boom. Shit.
So then, like,
when,
he's...
when he transforms, you see like an infinity symbol go, and because of what I said earlier, I just immediately went Mugen Shinka Spiritual Evolution.
Oh, God. So then Mebius is fighting Dinosaur, and then, like...
Cartwheels.
No, before that, like, Dinosaur, like, fires, like, his beams and, like, hits 2 buildings behind Mebius, and then Mebius just
3
looks over at the
buildings.
Okay. Then he looks over the buildings and just looks back at Dinosaur like,
No.
I don't give a fuck.
Mebius gets up and says, alright, I'm gonna beat you. And then just notices the 3 buildings behind him, just kind of turns around and looks, watches as they collapse one
Yeah.
after another.
I love it.
Just the top pieces that got cut off sliding off. He just looks at them for a minute, just like,
Huh.
and then looks back at Dinosaur and he's like, I have absolutely no idea how to fight that.
Oopsie doodle.
Uh-oh.
So, and I absolutely love that people start pointing out that he's using buildings as shields, and he doesn't give a shit about the collateral damage.
Well, first.
I have watched so many tokus, and not one of them until this has pointed out the fact that saving the planet requires immense collateral damage.
Yeah,
The
so
Powerpuff Girls movie did.
he does, does Mebius' Ray have like a name?
Mebium shot.
The Mebium shot. He uses it on him,
Maybe
and,
him
like,
win, maybe him lose.
and he, like, he explodes. Like, he...
No, he didn't
He
explode.
doesn't
Or no,
explode, he just
no.
falls
Yes,
over
he has
dead.
shots.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the other one.
Yeah, you're thinking of
No,
next
Sorry,
this one
episode.
just falls
No, he just
over.
collapses.
I love it. He just falls over
Yeah,
dead,
yeah.
and the city has to clean him up.
No, yeah, and so then
Then Rock
Ryu's
Falls
Time
like...
for a
comes
barbecue, everyone.
And so, yeah, Mebius stands there and he's like, haha, I did it! And Ryu's just like, what the fuck, man? Like, did you not just see what you've been doing? And
I must go. My planet needs
yeah,
me.
and no, but what's interesting
No,
is
Ultraman died on the way back to his home planet.
his color timer starts beeping, and he actually looks down and like, wait, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Why? And like, he doesn't realize that like he only has 3 minutes on Earth.
Well,
to,
no,
like,
it's
fight.
more or less. It's like,
That would explain
oh
the next
right,
episode.
Dad. All right, the father told me about this. Okay.
Yeah,
Dad,
yeah.
3 minutes to save the world.
Doesn't realize he has 3 minutes. Okay, well that would explain the next episode where he's standing there with the fucking energy sword while his thing's blinking. He's not moving for a solid minute.
Well, it's also meant to be that like when they're low on energy, it doesn't always indicate that they like their time limits up.
That's how the Tiga Dub showed me. The Tiga Dub was always just like, no, if that thing starts beeping, that means he's gonna fucking die soon. That's how they showed him Tiga.
Many Ultramen have died.
Yeah.
Original, Zero, Ginga, Victory, X, or collapsed.
Yeah.
Like he was up in, like you remember when he was up in the atmosphere, timer went out, just crash
And
landed
you
on
just get
there.
Zoffy to show up with an extra life.
Like, you're lucky I brought 2 lives with me.
It's
That
okay,
was
I had
not-
another guy.
That was not the dub people. In the actual script, Zoffy said he
We
brought 2
know.
lives.
We covered it last year.
Yeah.
So-
But I love that after the battle, literally, they just go around. They're just the humans are just like, guys suck.
yeah, who needs them? We got Ultraman.
And then we see
Ultraman's here to save us. Yeah, except for when he wasn't here for like 25 years.
And then we see their base, the Phoenix Nest, was clearly is a rip-off of the Deca base from SVD. Like, literally, it looked like it could just turn into a giant mech any fucking second.
It looked like it was like an actual color variant.
Yeah.
Can and will.
Oh, it turns into a mech?
Not
Oh.
a mech. I think it turns into like something in the series.
Like a giant ship or something?
Probably.
Okay. There you go,
Ultraman likes its ships.
No, and
Because
then,
they're
like,
easy to hang from fishing lines.
I noticed Ichi,
Fair.
when they're, like, using their, like, planes or their jets or whatever like that, Ichi was like, oh, is you gonna get, like, attach on them and make, like, wings? And Gar's just like, no.
No, what I was saying is, I didn't think that they would, but I think it would be cool, because every Ultraman I've seen has had, like, this team of military humans that are trying to assist, but ultimately don't really do too much.
Sometimes they do shit.
I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
But what I think would be a neat idea for something like this to do is for them to have a ship that attaches to the back of an Ultraman, granting him wings and a power boost.
Well,
Hey,
That's
there is a show. It's called Gridman. Gridman does that.
Which proves my point. It can, will, should,
It
and
can
has
be
been
done!
But that's different because they're all friends and they know that they're friends with Gridman. And Ultraman, they don't know what Ultraman is. To them, it's just alien.
But don't they learn his identity at some point?
No.
I think at the finale.
Very rarely, and then they have to leave.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you guys found out. Come on, Hikari.
Yeah,
We're going back.
so then we get the new
Except in the original, he just came back to life and he's like, hey guys, I have no idea what's happened for the last year.
So then
And
Mirai...
then 30 years later, we're making a manga of it.
So then Mirai joins the team, and, like, we got a new commander who's played apparently by Shin Kamen Rider, so that's cool.
No,
Hooray.
no.
No. The
Previous captain was Shin.
Captain Serizawa
Oh.
was
And then he becomes temporary Ultraman Hikari host.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, basically he hops around a few episodes and Ryu's like, wait a minute, you died. Who are you?
So yeah, then we get into episode 2.
Our wings
Shin, which opens with the giant scary red eye.
of Gudon.
Enter the villain scientist
Gudon,
lady
more like
licking her lip.
Badon.
Oh.
Hey Elaine, you
Sorry, what
remember
were you saying?
Gudon from Ultra
The
Fight
creepy
Orbs?
villain lady
Oh, yeah.
who teleports around licking
Oh
her lips
yeah,
for
that
some
was
reason.
really fun.
Yeah,
to read.
apparently she's an evil kaiju in disguise in which
Of course she is.
reason why Hikaru comes to Earth is because he gets infected with something that she put on him, and he's now called Hunter Knight Tsurugi, in which Mother of Ultra
Hold on,
comes and like heals him.
Hold on, you said the reason Hikaru comes to Earth? You mean Mirai?
Huh?
You said the reason Hikaru comes to Earth.
Yes, Ultraman Hikaru. Or
Oh.
Hikari.
Okay. So yeah, they make a really funny comment at the start when like Mr. President dude of the corporation is talking to the new staff. We can't afford a monster attack every week.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna pull costumes from our storage unit.
Hooray!
Yay!
That was literally the excuse why they pulled a monster from a previous show.
Well, yeah, because Dinosaur debuted in Ultraman Mebius episode 1.
It's almost like Ultraman has a penchant for recycling its old materials.
Because
But
they're...
that doesn't happen.
Oh no, because, hey, they're just aliens and monsters. There are
Especially-
multiple versions
Especially
of them.
not in the recent, more well-funded series.
Well, no, because they like to go with more popular kaijus.
Like Gomora.
Yeah, like Gomora!
I love
Cyber Gomora!
Skull Gomora!
No, we don't talk about
I love
So-
Skull Gomora.
So the first half of episode 2 is just addressing the backstories of each of the other members to be of guys, and we don't want to be part of guys. We have our own things to do.
that. And it's like, well, you guys are kind of sexist. What are you talking about? Your guys' organization is called Guys. Penis? Vagina. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I'm just like, it's called guys, not gals. I'm a
Can you
girl.
imagine if they actually did make
We're
her
just a bunch of crazy
girls?
guys and dolls.
They go to George asking him, and one of them is just like, "Oh my God, your meteor shot your cookie, whatever." And
Mr.
And
Meteor.
he's-
Meteor strike.
And he's just like, "Don't fucking call me that."
Well, more or less, he got, he banged up his knee, and now he's actually wondering if he should go back to the Spain.
The Spain League.
He was a sassy motherfucker.
He's
Because
there's
he
always one of them.
he was the guy that always won the game for everyone.
And he's illiterate. Here.
Yeah, apparently he can't spell his last name.
So, which means he doesn't like people calling him that, even though
Yeah,
the two are
he likes
unrelated.
people calling him George.
He doesn't like people calling him Ikaruga because he's illiterate and can't spell the name Ikaruga.
Yes. Man,
Alright.
you Japanese.
So then
are
they try to go to
bad.
recruit the doctor guy, and he's like, "Oh man, I'd love to. I mean, I applied and everything. Oh, it'd be so fucking great. But I need to. I'm inheriting my dad's hospital, so I can't.
I just
Sorry."
want to
Plot
question.
twist, Teppei is young Dr. Kagami.
I just want to question. They go to the preschool. There's still the whip mark from Dinosaur.
And they just
And they just
Pylon
put
to the-
pylon and thin caution tape around it. Just,
nobody fall into the hole.
And then just the preschool lady's just like, "No, I need to make my license so I can get my preschool.
Her
like,
name.
I'm a teacher."
Her name is Konomi.
yeah,
She's
Konomi.
fucking cute.
Yeah, she
Yes.
kind of reminds me of someone. I don't really know who, but she definitely reminds me of someone.
It's almost like she fits a character trope.
Yeah.
Who?
He's talking about you, Emily.
You, Emily.
Wait, what?
You're a preschool lady.
Actually, I was thinking of
She's
more.
actually cute though.
As are you.
Don't say
She got a
that.
uniform, man.
They all
You
got.
can get that
They all
uniform.
get uniforms.
There's your
Okay,
next
Okay,
cosplay.
everyone, let's do a fun for to get Emily a
no.
guy's uniform.
No.
Emily
It
can
wouldn't fit-
cosplay guys.
It wouldn't fit
We'll
me.
make sure it fits you.
5 guys to be exact.
Oh God. So they get this
Oh,
badass
geez.
new ship, and it's fucking awesome.
Gun Phoenix.
The Gun Phoenix.
What
And, like,
kind of name?
no, and it's separate. That's a fucking cool name. And it
Oh,
separates
no,
into
It's
it
almost like
separates
you guys
into
are bad at
like
English.
2 smaller ships, and it's like the shit these ships can do are fucking awesome. Like one has like this cool like speed dodging
No,
ability.
they all
They
have,
all have that.
Basically, it's
Oh.
called the Meteor, something Meteor.
It's the
Oh.
meteor
Which-
system, basically.
It
Oh,
makes
okay.
them go faster.
Which,
Oh, okay.
which really makes me wonder, what the fuck is their problem with using it? Because it doesn't seem to do any collateral
The-
damage.
Well, no, it's because they've only been able to gather meteor energy from alien spaceships.
Oh, so it's got limited fuel.
Yeah, so they don't really know how to really use it, so they gotta
Sure.
use it cautiously.
But I loved the sequence of just like them like going into these like pods and then like launching them into the Gun Phoenix. Yeah, that fucking song that they're playing while it's like launching up on the
But
docking pad or whatever. It's
Before
so
they-
cool.
Before the launch, we get the whole scene where our Ultraman guy, our Mirai, he literally shows up at the base with all the other people who just finished refusing, and somehow he convinced
He
them all to
went to
show up.
talk to them all again, and then they had that rousing speech about flames being painted on the wing of the ship and shit.
And then Ryu's like,
And then the scene
No.
the scene quickly devolves into "Gonna paint a wagon, gonna paint it, gonna
Gonna use always paint.
No,
Because that stuff will shine.
It's like, gonna make it shine. Gonna use freebase paint because the wood is pine. Something like that.
but yeah, Ryu's like, oh,
You missed
even
the
though
spot.
Ultraman's come back to Earth, we have to protect, like, we have to defeat the Kamen.
Not him. Ugh.
I don't want to give Ultraman the satisfaction. I'm the guys. We're gonna save the Earth.
And
I have a real stick up my
I
butt
can
about
just
this.
see Ryu just sitting at like a coffee shop or like a dinner or something with Mirai, and he's like, God, I fucking hate that Ultraman. Like, he's such a fucking.
I wish he was sitting across from me at this table so I could punch him.
So I could just punch him right in his fucking
no,
silver face.
Like,
And
he
it's
just
like,
it's like strangled. And then you see Mirai just. Like, he says,
Can I just pretend
scared.
you're Ultraman?
just sitting there, just across from him, just like,
Awkwardly sips coffee.
hey, check, please.
Just please, in the video version, please add that gif of Homer Simpson slowly sinking back into the punch.
Yes, just.
Anthony, do it!
Oh my God. Yeah. So. Yeah. So like.
So, yeah,
there's
The montage ends.
yeah.
Plane shove looked like a piece of shit.
I can't wait. I'm tired.
Gudon shows up. They all decide to join guys.
Even the girls?
Yeah,
even
the
the girls.
chicks-
We're all guys now.
Yeah, the
even
bike-
the girls,
especially
the girls.
Yeah, Marina, whatever the hell her name is, she's just like.
She passes out from jet lag or.
Yeah, I
something,
think
like,
she
it's
could.
never
Forces.
It's never
The
really.
increased speed of the ship was not something she was used to, and she either bashed her head when it was moving side to side, or the G-force was too much for her, and she passed out.
Could have been worse. It could have
See-
been worse. It
see,
could
now
have been.
here-
She's
fucking-
also a complete rookie at flying.
See, now here is a perfect example of a negligible scene where an explanation is really not completely necessary.
Could have been worse. Could have been Goose's death in Top Gun. Fuck, just ejects, neck fucking hits the canopy as he ejects out. Just dead.
Yeah, Mirai lands the ship,
Mirai.
runs.
And yeah, he's like, this is my chance. I can be Ultraman. No,
And then we get the best
This
shot
is my
ever.
chance. I can fuck a human.
As he transforms, we cut to a shot of a POV from the cockpit as Ultraman literally rises up.
And Ryu, you can
hi,
just
by
see
the
in
way.
his face, he's just like, God fucking damn it.
Mirai, are you seeing this shit?
Yeah,
Can't fucking believe it.
yeah. Just you see him, just Mirai, just being like, yeah, pretty heavy shit, right?
Like,
Wait, was that you?
like he's talking to him over the radio while fighting the monster.
Why are you sounding out of breath? Oh, I'm just
Really
driving
angry.
You're driving the can.
I'm
I thought you
really
were-
angry,
I
Ultraman.
thought you said you were jogging. Yeah, I'm driving to the can to jog.
That's like, why are you so exhausted? Bunch of cops. Cops is
Yeah. So then he's fighting or whatever like that, and yeah, then he just all.
Seismic tosses Gudon.
Yeah.
He literally grabs him by the tail and pulls a so long, Bowser.
Yeah,
so he
pretty
grabs him
much,
by-
yeah.
he
Except
grabs him
he
by his
forgot that
wings.
Gudon still had him by the fucking wrist,
Yeah,
and he went with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just.
But
Oh,
And then we just
yeah.
got a
Yeah,
quick
but then
Throw and
then
shit!
Then
No.
the other guy was like, but they chose where to fight.
Yeah,
So it
because
was,
like there's a
on purpose.
2-second moment where just like Mebius just looks over at like the city. And he's like, "Hey, city, no.
We will not
Field,
be,
yes.
we will not be playing King of Tokyo.
Dishwasher, no. Dishwasher, no. Dishwasher, yes."
But yeah, what you were saying, Raven, it's like I just love headcanon that when he went flying with him, like after he landed, like that was completely unplanned, but I'm gonna go with it.
Right?
No, just
And
as
it's like,
he gets tossed.
and throw! Alright, he's go shit!
Just as
Totally
he,
planned.
as he goes with him, he's like, and that. It's like, well, this day could have went a lot better.
And then he like
He
yeah,
pulls out his lightsaber.
yeah.
So, you know, we forgot, we mentioned briefly, but we didn't touch on it. In episode 1, Ultraman decides to cartwheel! Cartwheels! Cartwheeling towards freedom! And in this episode, it was backflips! Backflips!
Full of justice!
Yeah, and he uses a sword, slash at him, but then like the kaiju just does this weird like stay pose where he's like,
It looked like it was right out of a video game, where
Or like the end
they
of like a
have one
90s,
static death
or like
animation.
the end of like a 90s sitcom or something where they're
The
like,
mouth.
yeah!
And the mouth was just hanging open,
Yeah, like,
awkwardly off to the side, like.
You know what? I'm
Like
making
he
that
just
the
had the
thumbnail.
best orgasm ever.
Yeah, right.
Peter, would you like more for this?
Quick, Emily, name for the episode.
What?
Honest to
Name for the
God.
episode.
Someone else. I don't know.
Honest to God, you know what Gudon's death pose looked like?
The Hamilton
Like the
pose?
fucking mouth of one of those phenomena aliens. From
Oh my god, yeah!
And it's just like, wow.
Oh, it was like,
Nope.
It's hanging open like that.
That's not the
wide,
same.
just-
Yep.
The Yip Yip aliens and the Phenomena
Yeah.
guys are not the same creatures.
But yeah,
I think that's who he was thinking
I
of,
meant
though.
the
Yeah.
so yeah, they defeat Gudon and the episode.
He actually explodes. He doesn't just plop over.
Yeah, it just goes boom, boom,
Well, yeah,
boom.
because
small
Blade.
chunks.
So,
We just took the suit and set charges in it.
So the episode ends with all of the new members of Guys joined together, and thus a new adventure begins.
It
And
could
we will not see it.
It could be I just love how we all assumed that like Marion or Marina just woke up at some point and then started to
She
wonder
did.
where the fuck Mirai
She
did.
was fucking when the monster blew up. She's sitting in the cockpit like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
hey, cool.
Yeah, we did it. Hey Mirai, where'd you go?
It's like, hey, it's like, all right, you guys can come. Oh, hey, if she's awake, you guys can come fly up here. I would, but the pilot's not here. Where the fuck did he go?
I love
Just, oh, sorry, I had to take a piss.
the episode was about
Fucking Tiga.
the episode was about guys using their gun Phoenix and defeating the monster without relying on Ultraman. Fuck!
So everyone joins the team, everyone's happy, and yeah, it's the next episode.
It's a sunshine day.
Next episode, they talk about death.
Hooray!
It's a sunshine day. Next episode they talk about 10.
But
And then
yeah,
they talk about Ultra Capsules again.
I can see why Mebius is a really, really good show, so...
Mebius does get cameos from the original human hosts.
Yeah.
Like Ultraman all the way to 80.
Didn't in the Zero movie Mebius showed up?
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool.
In which Mebius' actor is currently retired. Don't really know what a whole lot of these guys are doing, except the new captain right now that was in the series, he died.
Oh.
He committed suicide.
Oh.
2011.
Oh.
Hanged himself. He is a dope on double.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Don't remember which one, but
Poor guy.
it wasn't because of work. It's just probably depression.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall thoughts on Mebius.
Very cool. I'd watch more if the opportunity
He's
came around.
neat.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah,
And
You do.
want to know the best part? It's on Crunchyroll,
Woo!
so
That's how we watched it.
we can legally watch it.
Support the official release.
Yes. You just need to pay like $8 for a premium membership.
Ugh.
Um,
We've been giving you guys a lot of long episodes lately, so
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Well, this one was only an hour and a half
You're
instead of 2 hours
welcome.
from last week. But yeah, my thoughts. I can see why it's a good show. It's not something I'd put time into.
Fair enough.
Emily, what do you think?
What do I think? I actually have other stuff I had to catch up on, but I really want to watch some more Ultraman
Well,
at some point. I'm just
we'll be
not
able
sure
to do that the rest of the month.
which Ultraman to watch. So
Jeed.
maybe,
Oh,
well, Jeed obviously, because
Doesn't
that's
that
the one that's
require
on.
watching Belial or whatever backstory?
no. Because next week,
Wild backstory is just the Zero movie.
starting with part 3 and sadly the finale of Ultra Live, because the week afterwards is Con Bravo.
Oh yeah.
We will be unless we want to go into the first week of August and then
No.
the fourth one. No. All right.
No.
So then next week
You
we'll be
got your
talking.
own show for this. Don't stretch it out too long.
And
Yeah.
all right. Final week of Ultra Live 2017 edition. We'll be talking about the second Ultraman Zero movie, Revenge of Belial.
Ooh, baby! I'm so excited to watch this movie.
Forgive me if I zoned out, but Raven, did you go over your thoughts on?
Yeah,
Mebius?
I said, is K.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
know,
That's
typical Raven
It
response.
was short enough that I didn't even register it.
That's my thoughts. It was K.
Itchy, do the
It was
thing.
an Ultraman series.
What thing?
The thing.
Our sign-offs.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing.
So,
Sorry.
before I get into our usual spiel, I'm going to let everyone know who hasn't seen by now, because I've made nothing but posts about it for all week, we have merchandise now.
Holy shit!
It's been 3 years in the making, but I finally found a suitable website for us to launch our line of Castranger merch.
And-
Wait, it took you
and
3
one of-
years just to find a good...
More like
website?
3 years to get off my ass and look.
And one of our fans, Joey Hoover, he bought one of our shirts. So thank you, Joey.
And the
we
first
love you very much.
And the first person to actually buy our Castranger merch is sitting right in this room.
Yeah.
And Emily.
And Emily.
Love shirts.
Multiple people in this room.
Evan, what did you buy?
2 t-shirts and a onesie.
I didn't even know those were a thing, but then I looked at the receipt
Yeah.
and said Castranger onesie. What the fuck is that? I went to the website. It's for a baby? Raven! Womp womp!
Did
Yeah.
you get it in indigo colors?
I'd love to if there were that many color options for it.
Why did
I
you
don't
get
decide
what
on the color
Light
options.
blue.
Oh.
Close enough.
So yeah, as of now, the way we're launching our merchandise line through TeePublic, which is a site that I personally have been purchasing shirts from as well.
God, he has like a
It's
fucking list
great.
of 100 of them.
They put a design. You put a design in, and it puts it on everything they produce.
Which includes T-shirts, hoodies, jackets, tank
Coffee
tops,
mugs.
Socks?
laptop cases,
Yeah.
stickers,
Yeah.
baby
no.
onesies.
Apparently. Now, I was scrolling down the list and I saw it and I'm like, well, now I have to.
She'll look adorable.
It's apparently a very popular site because I found literally over 70 different designs by other designers that I've made a list that I'm tempted to purchase. I've purchased a couple now just to see how they all fit and how the material is, including a really nice shirt of Kamen Rider Laser. So I'll report back on that. But I discovered that the process to sign up as a designer on there is fairly straightforward, and we make about a $5 commission on each shirt sold. So I think we've actually sold a few of them so far. So thank you to everyone listening who has purchased our merch, and I'm just going to let everyone know, I'm going to be completely upfront about it. All of the money that we make is going to go right into development for the Castranger game.
Oh yeah.
Spriters, musicians, anything that will help.
Mainly spriters at the moment.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
since we're almost done with the Ranger sprites and we have to move on to like enemies and Zords and such.
Yeah, fuck the writers, right?
We'll talk about that later.
You said that, like, you said that last episode.
It's not later yet! So, anyone who hasn't checked it out yet, we currently have the one design, which is the Castranger logo. It went on sale earlier this week, and whenever we submit a new design, for the first 72 hours, it's on sale for $14 US before shipping, and the regular
Yeah.
price is like $30, I think, maybe less. So,
Well,
what I'm definitely going to do going forward is stock up on a bunch of different designs, and alongside every release of the Radio Sentai Castranger show, we will announce a different design, and it will go on sale at the same instant that the episode goes live. That way, everyone listening to each episode has a chance to get the new design on sale at the sale price within the first 72 hours of it going live. So, if you have any designs that you want to see us do, any memes we've done, or any other ideas for shirts, please feel completely free to suggest them to us, and I'm sure I can come up with something.
I
Oh,
want
yeah.
one with the Ultranger mascot on it.
Oh, Ultraman Stag.
Yeah, Ultraman Stag.
Yeah, Emily, you gotta
Yeah.
draw that.
I also have to do the Ninjetti shirt apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would kill
Yes.
for a Ninjetti shirt.
Which
You,
is-
no, but I would want the greatest shirt of all. Shania Stranger, I kill
I'm
yeah!
personally looking
Yeah.
forward to the Star Ninja Cancer shirt.
Oh,
We have a list of designs.
Yeah!
So, thanks again to everyone who has purchased, and thanks in advance to everyone who has been considering it. Hopefully, we can enjoy support
I did
going
that.
forward.
We're not a video podcast.
So, anyways, as I was going to say, thank you all once again for listening, watching, sharing, favoriting, liking, subscribing, and just being fans. We love you all. We couldn't do this without you. It is your love that keeps us motivated.
Thank you so
comments. Hashtag comments for Lane.
I'm always hungry.
So, as usual, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. Check out our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/rscastranger. Tweet at us at XC Studios. Check out our publicly open Discord, which you can get the link to off the website. And, of course, please check out our Patreon and consider supporting us through there if you don't feel like buying any of our merchandise. Because all of that money goes towards making the game and making us make the show better for you.
Oh, yeah.
Our listeners.
Where are we getting Castranger the movie?
2045.
When someone
That's
decides
generous.
to write one, and we have the ability to actually produce it.
Mr. Film Major.
Yeah, so get your fucking screenwriting skills.
Don't kiss.
Let's wait until the game's done first. That way we have something to go off. So, on behalf of everyone here, thank you all, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
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 This episode of Castranger has been brought to you by the glorious donations of our cast patrons, Oliver Nilsson, Joel Maroney, and Chris Laird. Thanks very much.